Greetings and welcome to my channel. This is Sorcerer Tal. You can also find me on Facebook in the Sorcerers Guild. Today we are going to be talking about the subject that is on everybody's minds in quarantine, and that is the pandemic, of course. Okay, so there's been a lot of talk in the guild about some type of group effort involved in this. I actually kind of seen this coming a little bit ahead of time, and you may have seen some of my posts on Facebook about SumWunzaBin. It's a little gourd rattle that we have here. We'll be getting to that in a moment. First, I want to talk about the basics. Okay, there's been a lot of churches and different other religious organizations that have been defying the stay-at-home order because they believe their God will protect them. Or there may be some people out there using crystals, waving around their selenite, and just going about wherever they please. Don't do that, okay? I'm not saying we can't use magic against the virus, but don't rely on it. Use Western medicine first. Okay, on that topic, a lot of people are talking about using hand sanitizer, those sort of things, and that's great. Use the hand sanitizer, use the bleach. One thing that I recommend that they haven't been talking about is get yourself a bottle of rubbing alcohol and put a spray nozzle on there. And then wherever you go, like say you've got to go to the store, before you open the door, if it's not the slide type, spray a little bit of this on there, and there you go. I spray it on the grocery cart, the handle. In fact, I spray the whole cart just a little bit, just to be safe. I mean, you're going to put all your groceries in there. Might as well disinfect the whole thing. This makes it really easy to disinfect a lot of stuff, especially the gas pump. Spray this down before you put on the gloves. There you go, doubly safe. This is great. I recommend doing that. And something else that people aren't talking about is, well, let me move the chair away for a second. Maybe. Trench coats, okay? There is a reason that your old school plague doctors wore robes. I mean, well, I suppose they didn't know that's what they were doing, but the robes, they were helpful, yeah? Okay, because the robe covers your whole body, or the trench coat covers your whole body, doesn't let anything get on you. It's an outer layer. So you wear the outer layer when you're out and about for the day, and then when you get home, hang it up outside, like in the garage, or even actually just leave it in the car, and then you can spray it down when you're done. No, let's just stay in there on the seat, kill the best you can, and then simply don't touch it for 24 hours. The next day, if you have to go out again, you shouldn't be going out every day, try to limit your trips, but the next time you have to go out, everything on it should be dead. And there you go, you've got an outer layer that you can leave behind so you don't get anything on your pants, your shirt, anything like that. If you really want to be cautious, you could leave your shoes at the door. Because you think about it, people cough, and yeah, maybe people don't cough on your feet, but people cough, it lands on the floor, you walk on it, there you go. Okay, so, wear the masks. Let's see, I had something for that here too, a little prop. The CDC now is saying that bandanas are okay. They probably want you to fold them up a few more times than this, but you know. Gives you kind of a cool look even, you know. How often do you get to walk around with a bandana over your face like a bank robber? It's kind of fun. Okay, so now a lot of people are talking about the corona of this, you know, talking about, oh, the Latin origins of the word corona and all that. I really don't want to get into that. I will say that, like as I said, I did kind of see this coming. And part of it really is, it's just, that's the cycle. It happened in the 1920s, it happened in the 1820s, it was going to happen in 2020. Things happen in cycles, repeated patterns. So, you know that meme that started in January about when you realize all these years had a plague and then you got the scared little monkey looking back. Well, That was legit, yeah. We have cycles where we all know these things happen. It's surprising we're surprised, honestly. But anyways, here we are. As I said, I have been posting about SumWunzaBin. You may have seen some of that out and about in some of the other groups. I haven't posted on the guild. I haven't posted much of SumWunzaBin in the guild itself because it was not yet time. So, now it is time. SumWunzaBin is living in a rattle. SumWunzaBin is living in a rattle. SumWunzaBin living in a rattle. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually a gourd that grew up in my garden voluntarily this year. You know what, we're gonna, just a second. This is the other one. I just wanted to show it to you. It came out a lot prettier, but both of these we thought were golden acorns until we picked them and they were rock hard. They are clearly some kind of mutant gourd, hybrid from last year of some kind. Anyways, this one, not part of the equation, just kind of a cool gourd. Wanted to show it off. This one, SumWunzaBin living in a rattle. Okay, we don't want to shake it just yet, because I have a hole still. Okay, so, as I said, I've been posting on this in the guild, or excuse me, in some of the other groups, not in the guild up until this point, but what we are going to do is a group spell that anyone watching this video can join in. The first thing to do is we take the we have a black candle. This is slightly necromantic in origin. The magic that we are doing tonight with the dead gourd, I'm going to be using a knocker as well as Sister Shiv to carve the name SumWunzaBin, SumWunzaBin, say it slowly, and a door on the black candle representing plague. SumWunzaBin. SumWunzaBin. There's the name. Hopefully you can pick that up. SumWunzaBin. SumWunza is actually supposed to be one word, but I made it two on there. So, the next thing we will be drawing is a door for SumWunzaBin. And that is part of what you can do with the spell, is you will actually be knocking on your door. Really, you don't have to be on your door. You can knock on your altar as well. But we'll get to that in a moment. So, then I draw a door on the candle. Doesn't have to be a real artistic door, just the door. Make sure to get the door knob because, well, that's one of the methods of contagion, yeah, that everyone's worried about, is the doorknobs. Spray the rubbing alcohol on the doorknobs. Okay, so there's the door with the doorknob. SumWunzaBin. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit him down for a second. Put Sister Shiv back in her hole. Okay, so, as I said, I seen this coming a bit beforehand, and this was going to happen, yeah? We can't prevent cycles like this, these kind of wheels from turning. That wheel was going to turn. This was going to happen. And what I am doing is trying to mitigate. Yeah, we're trying to keep it so that things don't get too far gone. I don't know how bad this is going to get. Okay, I did see that it was coming. I don't know. Okay, I don't claim to be any kind of a prophet. I just saw a cycle in motion a little bit beforehand, so I'm doing what I can to guide that cycle to the most positive conclusion possible. And to do that, I have been using SumWunzaBin, Laffin at the dough. And I suppose it's kind of humor magic, so my apologies to the chef. I'm sure you don't understand what that means, neither does the chef. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with the spell then. Someone's been laughing at the dough. Someone's been laughing at the dough. Now this is going to be a little bit dangerous part because I just sprayed rubbing alcohol over this candle and I'm going to light it here in a minute. So let's get it rubbed in nicely. Hopefully it'll evaporate good before we light it there. We don't have a blooper reel here. Okay, so losing a lot of beads, but that's okay. Better just stay entranced than worry about the mess you were making, as you have observed in previous videos. And this last little bit, there is some powdered black bullhorn mixed up in here, which was a common ingredient in a lot of plague cures back in the day. From what I've been told, either way, it adds strength and vitality and fortitude, all things one would need if they have been affected by the plague. So we're going to put that in this case. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. A little bit left to blow directly towards the viewers. Hold on. A little quieter with that powder in there, isn't it? Okay. Well, whether you can still hear it or not, it did blow. There we are. Now, the plug. And make sure you all can see all that. You actually are a little off, aren't you? Hold on just a second. We're going to fix that. There we go. That's better. Okay. Moving some garbage there. Doesn't really matter. Let that got on here for a second. So, if you'll see, recognize from previous videos, this is a knocker for necromancy. I have a video on entering cemeteries where I use this. Place a list for that here. Back into my state. Someone's been laughing at the door. 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 Okay, so that isn't the full spell. There's been working up to this, as I said, you may have seen some of the memes. There's a lot of meme magic involved in what we are working with here. But that is the main component of what I'm going to be doing here. I will be continuing to do this every day, relighting this candle, knocking on the altar 3 times, and singing the little song there. So, how is this a group effort? You may be asking. There are a few ways that you can interact with this spell and help me direct the pandemic to its best possible outcome. Like I said, we can't stop it. Okay, I'm not trying to stop the pandemic, I'll be honest. I'm not trying to make it worse, of course, but this wheel is turning. It's going to turn. We can't stop that. What we can do is try to direct in what way the wheel turns. Okay, so what you can do is you could do the whole thing. Get yourself a black candle, write the word SumWunzaBin on it, draw a door, knock, light the candle, and sing the song. That would be the full extent. Even maybe get yourself a rattle and do the SumWunzaBin laughing at the door. Okay? You could do the full thing. Or you can simply say SumWunzaBin laughing at the door and knock on your altar. Do this once, several times, however many times you want. But you can do any bit of it. And then also, when you are out, if you feel nervous, okay, we are trying to create a web with this of protection. The wheel turning, we can try to keep the wheel turning away from us, if you will, so that we are not the ones that get infected. Now, don't take that as license to go be dumb, okay? Don't be leaving your spray bottle home. Don't be going to the park and sharing cigarettes with strangers. Don't be doing anything crazy just because you knocked on the door. Okay? The 3 knocks. If nothing else, when you're out and about, SumWunzaBin knocking on the door. Or SumWunzaBin laughing at the door. Either one works. Remember, it's dough, not door. That is just how it worked out. This has been an odd creation. But anyways, that is our group participation that I am able to come up with for us. Like I said, we can't stop the wheel, but we can try to direct it some. Control how it turns. So, if you will join me, SumWunzaBin laughing at the door. SumWunzaBin laughing at the door. SumWunzaBin laughing at the door. And this is the type of spell that we are going to be repeating, so you want to put the candle out afterwards. If you do the full thing. I will be doing the full thing. You can join me if you wish. Okay, so that will be it for this episode. Thank you once again for joining us, and stay safe out there, my friends. Until next time, bright blessings and an interesting fate. This has been Sorcerer.